Straight at the game.
Told you so extra, but I know I'm the same. Yeah. Love me in spite of my trauma. Give me what I need instead of the drama. Cause when it pop off, it's like, oh my. All good all day, but the night we be going so hard on the flip side. So tell me what we on a day, babe. I could keep that same energy. When you go low, I go low too. But you'd rather stay high, I know you. Can we stay high, babe? I'd rather be on that wave, tryna control our emotions. If we on the right side of passion, we could share love in the ocean. But if you wanna go insane either way, baby, we could go all night. We could do it all night. We could go all night, all night. Do we heal, do we bleed? I'ma follow your lead, but we could go all night. Now all of my calls go to voicemail. I block you so I don't raise hell. Should've talked through it in detail. Our separate ways ain't gon' end well, no. But when we get back, it's like, oh my. All bad all day, but the night I get that good, good till we act right. So tell me what we on today, babe. I could keep that same energy. When you go low, I go low too. But you'd rather stay high, I know you. Can we stay high, babe? I'd rather be on that wave, tryna control our emotions. If we on the right side of passion, we could share love in the ocean. But if you wanna go insane either way, baby, we could move on. We could do it all night. We could go all night, all night. Do we heal, do we bleed? I'ma follow your lead. We could go all night.
I've been calm, cool, collected, but you pushing on my nerves. And knowing your intention, I'm under pressure. Okay, I'm admitting that a couple things I said got acidic in the tone. In the presence, I get careless. Long as you know I come with imperfections. When you look at me, you see the soul through my flesh. You something special. Know you looking bomb, the way you dress and gone. Flex it, hold it still and let my mind digest. You got the leverage, you got the upper handle on the situation. You worthy of a million more of the storms that we weather. We fight retreating, then fuck, but you trying to kill the cycle. When nobody's stressing that body like me, I know the way you like it. I treat you like a queen, run the castle, you a treasure. Feel like you setting fire to my desire for the pleasure. You a gem, got me blameless, make amends. Know you can, I'm out here
trying to control our emotions. If we on the right side of passion, we can share love in the ocean. But if you wanna go insane either way, baby, we could go all night. We could go all night. We could go all night. Do we heal, do we bleed? I'ma follow your lead, but we could go all night.
Mic check. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I know y'all can hear that other noise. Mic check. Let me know if you can hear me. Happy Saturday and all that great stuff. Good morning to you, and you too. No mic. My mic don't sound nice. Huh? No, I don't think something ain't working. Huh?
You on the phone?
Huh?
You on the phone?
No. Why do you ask all that?
I can't answer.
Mic check, mic check. Can anybody hear T talk? What the heck going on with this thing? Why my microphone not working? This is weird. My microphone not working, I don't think. What the world is going on? Okay, they can hear me. Mayor of YouTube. The mayor of YouTube said they can hear me. Hey, Mayor. Good morning. How you doing? I was over here like, oh my gosh, is my microphone gone or what? What is going on? Because I can't hear anything. I mean, not that I can hear, but I was looking for a mic check. I was like, wait, what's going on? Nobody can hear me or what? How y'all doing this morning? Is everybody okay? Everybody like me, wishing they was back asleep or something? Y'all wishing y'all was back sleeping? Good morning to you, Mayor of YouTube, and thank you for the mic check, sweetie. Yvonne Wolford, welcome in here. Mahogany Meeks, Lady Maud is in the building. T-Talk member. Hey, Helen, good morning. CC, T-Talk member, welcome up in here. Sound check. Annette, that is in the building. Hey, girl. Ty, T-Talk member, welcome in here. T&T's G-Mom, good morning. Kim Jones, she's a T-Talk member as well. Mima Afor, Grace, my TV. Hey y'all, Chocolate Drop is in the building. Becky Brockington, good morning, good morning. Committed to the journey. Welcome up in here, sis. Brenda B, T-Talk member. Hey, Cynthia Williams, T-Talk member. Welcome in here. Sharon Garbo. Hey y'all, how y'all doing on this Saturday morning? Listen, I hope y'all are doing well. I don't plan to keep y'all that long. Almost. There's a lot going on out there, so I will be live opening today, I think. But right now, child, I want to go ahead and take a look at Porsha and Cam's interview. It's not that long. It's 31 minutes. I think if we speed it up, we can get through it in probably 45 to 50. Okay. Hey, Temple of Blue, welcome up in here. Hey, Miss Mary Willis. I figured we could get through it in 45, 50 minutes. It was only 31. Let me Cam Newton or Shogun. Did anybody watch it? What did you think about it? If you did watch it, did anybody watch it? What did you think? It was quick, that's for sure. 30 minutes, 31 minutes, that's quick. Okay. Hey, T. Herford, welcome up in here. Flower Bloom, Star Child, T. Member. Hey, y'all, welcome. Don't do it. Don't do it. For real. All right, let's get on here. Let me see. Let me see. Uh-oh, let me see what my girl D was saying. Hey D, how you think I be feeling? I don't like Carlos ass, but if it's something good, I'ma suck it up for the team. Now I ain't going over there to watch his shit. like I'm finna do with Cam right now. I could watch Cam because, like I told y'all, Cam Newton was one of my favorite football players. One of my favorite football players. Won't you, hello? Yeah, I ain't know what's wrong with this thing. Might keep going on. He was the one of my favorite football players, and I kind of do like his podcast, and I like his podcast because he will ask the hard questions. He asks questions that some people don't want to ask. And what I did see in the comments is that he didn't ask her nothing about that his castmate Shamia, and maybe Porsha told him up front. Listen, don't be asking me those type of questions. D said I like him until he displayed bad sportsmanship after he hit his ass beat in the Super Bowl. Maybe by then I had stopped watching because I stopped watching football with what's his name, Kaepernick, and not just because of what Kaepernick did. Right, my problem was that they told these black men that they couldn't kneel for their own injustices, but I should be able to kneel for what I want to do. And to me, that's another form of slavery. Just because you paying me, then you're gonna tell me I can't kneel. But then when they wanted them to kneel, it was all right to kneel. But when they wanted to kneel for their injustice, it was wrong. And I can't get with the NFL. Love football though. Hey, Kathy Hudson. Hey, Dot Willie. Welcome in here. Love football though. Absolutely love football. Johnetta Speaks. Hey, welcome in here, sis. Deborah Humphrey. Good morning. I love football, y'all. I do. And I can't get with the NFL. I can't do it. I can't do it. Cam and his baby brother are fine. I know that's right. I know that's right, Timberland Blue. She said they is fine. So yeah. But let's go ahead and get into it. You know what I'm saying? He was down there in Atlanta. And Porsha came through and they had a conversation. Now I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I ain't listened to the conversation. I did listen to a piece of it, but not all of it because I think that it's good for me to have my natural reaction when I'm watching things with y'all. I think the NFL and the black players, they probably did. I just didn't. I ain't working out in my head. I can do without it. Yeah, I could do without it. So I just don't watch. Now, if one of my grandsons make it there, and I'm still here, I will watch. But right now, no man. Hey, G Tina, T-Talk member, Lady Mob, welcome up in here. Girl, we getting ready to get into this Cam Newton and Porsha interview. Sit down, whatever the people want to call it. Of course, y'all know I'm going to speed it up a bit because, you know, I'm about to be playing these people. That might be too fast. Let me go this way. Let's see how fast that is.
Play with y'all, man. I come here to play with y'all. We're going to keep it funky. If you're feeling good, let me hear you say, oh, yeah. If you're feeling real good, let me hear you say, oh, yeah. Here we go, man. Listen, if you guys know me, y'all know one thing about it. I'm going to shoot it from the hip, and I'm going to keep it funky. The guest who I had the opportunity to speak with today for a brief moment is a TV personality, a singer, an actress, and author of The Pursuit of Porsha.
Go ahead,
Porsha. I'm going to introduce to others, Mrs. Porsha Williams.
Baby, not the singer, though. Not the singer.
You a bad girl and your friends bad too. Oh, you got the swag.
What's up? How y'all feeling?
Oh, not the
Okay.
singer.
Who is packed up in here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you doing, Miss Porsha?
I'm good.
You looking good.
Thank you. I'm just on my casual today.
Casual?
Casual.
Is it safe to say this is city girl attire?
City girl? Oh, yeah, because city girls are versatile.
Mm.
You know, we do the body con.
Okay.
We do the baddie looks. And
Okay.
then we do the casual soft life look.
Now, interesting fact about your situation and where you came from, a lot of people don't know that your grandfather is responsible for Hosea Feed the Hungry.
Right.
I would do that annually in Atlanta as something that, really was a real impact for the community and impacted everybody in their own way. Growing up in Atlanta, seeing the dynamic of who Porsha Williams is today through the Real Housewives of Atlanta, what has that done for your career?
It's done a lot. Coming from a family of legacy, my grandfather, in case you guys don't know, was Reverend Hosea Williams, civil rights activist. And I actually, every time I come on this side of town, driving on his street that he was honored by here in Atlanta is an amazing feeling. And coming from a family of a legacy, you just always have a heart for the people. So over the years, whenever there's been issues, social justice issues, I just find myself drawn to them. And because I'm on a show like Housewives, that's a great place to use my platform. Besides reading people, it's a great platform to, raise issues and bring awareness to different things that we deal with as African Americans. So it's just something that's embedded in me and my family.
Now
I knew she was Hosea Williams' granddaughter. And I think that's why that damn Underground Railroad, it was going to stick with her anyway. But I think that's why people dig on that so hard, because they like, wait a minute, her granddaddy was a civil rights activist. How could she not know that the Underground Railroad wasn't a fucking train underground? How could she not know that? Because of who her granddaddy was. So that thing is never going to leave Porsha. That 265 and that Underground Railroad, she's done. Just because Hosea Williams was your granddaddy, girl, you should have knew better than that. You should have knew better than that now. Now, you should have knew better than that. But let's keep going. So far, I think I knew all this part.
a lot of people see the good that can come from being on TV.
Right.
They see the Porsha, they see the flyness, they see you go in relationships, they see you come out of relationships. What are the regrets that you have seen by being on TV?
You know, I have always said, I feel like after my first divorce, I had to come to terms with something that I saw, and it was living, no regrets, lessons learned. But as I get older, into my 40s, there are some things that you may regret, some things you might have done differently, but I do recognize that my growth has only happened through things that I've gone through hardships, through loss, through financial issues, and through being hurt from people, friendships, business relationships. Those different things, each time, it shapes me. And to be honest with you, I can say no regrets in a way because I wouldn't change who I am today. Like, I actually really do love myself today.
Now, you know, I was...
Okay. I like that. I like that answer. What y'all think about that answer? Because I do feel like everything that I went through also. Now, some choices that we make, Porsha, we have to admit they were bad choices. We do have to admit that, though. We got to come to terms. Good morning, Bridget J. Welcome up in here. We got to come to terms with sometimes we make bad choices, right? We make bad choices. And so taking accountability for that, you don't got to say, I don't got no regrets, but you can say, I don't have no regrets, but I did put myself in a lot of these situations. Whether it was me being impatient, whether it was me wanting the whole unit, I don't know. But we made the bad choices. So I think that maybe she, you know, in her mind, she know that. But she has grown, yes. Dee says she's right. She has grown, and she's allowed us to see her look stupid and get hurt by men. She has allowed us in, Dee. You're absolutely correct. She has allowed us in with no, and she just keep going. That's what I like about Porsha now. She gonna keep on going. People try to belittle her and all that. She has not had a good relationship on the show. Not one. Nope. Dennis, Cordell, Simon, even that little man who I think was I think that man that season was one of them paid men. That light skinned one, remember Dee, what was his name? And she said they were gonna have the twins and you remember that? They wanted to have twins and all that. I don't think that was really a boyfriend. I really don't. I think that season she didn't have no storyline, and because they didn't seem real to me. But I mean, that could just be me. But I feel like Porsha did dip one time into one of them. Let me run a man for the season, because that man wasn't it. At least I don't think he was. I could be tripping. That's just me. Let's keep going.
You come from a legacy family, as you spoke about, you know, with your grandfather. Did you always want to be in the entertainment industry?
So, okay. I know it would seem like I always was like an extrovert, but what people don't know is I'm actually an introvert. So I'm a Cancer. No, for real. I don't know if I'm a Cancer. What's up, Cancer? All right, okay. Y'all know we as Krabby Patties at times, and we enjoy our own company. And so I can really be alone and not be in the spotlight. But just so happen, people like this squeaky voice. People like to see me talk. They like to see me do silly things. They like me for me. And so I just do that and make money from that. But I have to say, I didn't like necessarily say I want to be a star. When I first got married and I entered the show, it was because I was married to an athlete. And we had such a great family unit, and I wanted to showcase that. I actually wanted to show behind the veil of a young Black couple, and life happened and it didn't work out. And then from there, I started growing up on TV. I started at 30 years old on reality TV. So everybody has grown up with me to this point.
Now, I see those things happen in real time. Now, a lot of times that I think we have a lot of relatability in is when you go through certain things publicly.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And we're at a conference that's geared towards creators. Yeah. Everybody wants to be popping. Hey, follow me this. Hey, subscribe here. Hey, follow that.
Yeah.
But can you warn people about stardom and how it can attack you rather than you profit from it?
Right. Well, first, I would say, anyone who wants to be a content creator, anyone who wants to put their life out in the front, I think you should have one goal in mind, and that's to be authentic. That's it. Whether it's your business that you're putting out there, have integrity with your business, whether it's you who are your brand, be as true to yourself as you can, because once you present yourself in the public, they're going to take you at what you present. So if it changes, they honestly don't want to change with you. So you have to have a great foundation of who you are and your brand and what you're representing out there. So I would say for me, the bad parts about being in the public is when you go through hardships. Again, like, most of the housewives, a lot of people have financial issues that they don't want to talk about, or, divorces and stuff. And you just have to go through it. But as you're going through it in the public, just be honest. People can accept your hardships and relate to your hardships if you are honest and you look like you're going through it in real time, in real life. Then they can deal with it.
Say less. Now, as we...
I like that. I really like that. That's the part I saw. And that's what made me really enjoy this interview, because that's the truth. They said this conference is geared for creators, and that's the one thing that I find as being a creator, you have to be your original self. You have to be authentic. She gave the best advice. She let me know that I was doing the right thing, even though sometimes it don't feel like it, because you do go through stuff. Yeah, Dee, she is. Coming out here, being a creator, putting yourself out there, people gonna lie on you. I mean, I've seen a lot of lies just about Porsha lately. I mean, I've seen people say this girl is broke and she's had financial struggles, all because she want to sell a house that's paid for, that belongs to her. That don't make her broke. That don't make her broke, because sometimes people pay for their houses and then they use them to go to the next level. She may not want to rent. Maybe her and her mama want to live somewhere where they can all be together, and she can be Pilar's Opal, the mother, instead of her having to hire somebody else. They can all live together somewhere, and if that's what that girl want to do, I don't know why people got a problem with it. Oh no, but I will check it out, G Tina. I definitely will. So, but no, I didn't see it yet. So let's keep going.
Get into just the whole franchise of the Real Housewives,
Yeah.
right? There's Real Housewives of Potomac, New Jersey, and Beverly Hills. What makes Real Housewives of Atlanta different?
Oh, okay. What makes us different? Oh, I got it. I would have to say, of course, we love Potomac, right? I mean, ain't nothing like it. That's the other all-Black franchise. I would say Atlanta is that Southern feel-good. Like, when you know us from the show, you feel like you know us, right? It's like when I meet people, just like I met some women backstage, I know they feel like I'm their auntie, their niece, their little sis. Like, you can see a part of yourself in each one of the Atlanta women, because Southern women is the charm. You know what I'm saying? Being country and being open and being real is just what Atlanta Housewives is about. So, yeah.
Talk to me about your businesses. One of the businesses is a chic home decor line, pampered by Porsha, and a hairline, Go Naked.
Yeah.
Where do we get that from? How's it doing? Can you update the people of just that as a whole?
Thank you for asking a small Black business about my business. Okay,
Hey, listen, hold on.
Applause to that. Okay.
Don't look the business now.
Okay.
Don't look me. You know what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? Big business, all that. So
All
speak
that.
about your business in a way that the people can find.
So I have Pampered by Porsha sheet line, which I started. Thank you. Okay, she's laying on them. She's sleeping with it. Pamperedbyporsha.com is my sheet line, and also GoNakedHair.com. That's my hair company. And then also I just started a YouTube channel called Porsha For Real, where I'll showcase, of course, my companies. But back to business. So both of my businesses were birthed from going through a hardship. My first business, Go Naked, is of course a hair company. And I don't know, maybe some of y'all have dealt with it, but when you go through a breakup or divorce, it takes something from you. And you start to feel like, who am I? What identity? You have low self-esteem. You're kind of trying to rebuild. And I realized, what? I'm gonna have to fake it till I make it. So I'm gonna have to change my hair. Maybe one day I have a bob. That's business Porsha. One day I have curly. That's fun Porsha. Maybe I have my hair like this. That's fabulous. You have to identify yourself with what you can to become what you want. And so I started dressing for it by just being fabulous, changing my hair. And that's how Go Naked Hair got started after I found great vendors. And Pampered by Porsha Sheets was born from my mother. I am a mama's baby. Shout out Mama Diane. I always used to be in my mother's bed. I don't know about y'all. When I would get in my mama's bed, them were the best naps. Oh my God. Like I sleep so good in mama's bed. And she always liked this jersey microfiber type of sheet. And I got introduced to an American manufacturer. So not overseas. So we ain't got to worry about the tariffs. Okay. So we very much have still low prices, but I got in contact with that vendor and we started my company. And honestly, it's only online. And when I tell you our sales are crazy, just from being online, just from reviews from our customers, Pampered by Porsha is lifted up by all of our customers.
Appreciate that. Listen, I want to get into the question of the day.
Okay.
Now, this question of the day is stemmed by a lot of people that I.
Well, before we get into the question of the day, okay, I never knew that about her businesses, especially Go Naked. I don't remember her going into detail saying that before. Maybe I missed it. Maybe she wrote it in that book and I read it and forgot. I don't know. Miss Murray said her hair is real. Listen, Porsha wigs are expensive. I know that. If you want one of them, they're expensive, so they better be good. Hey, Kathy Kroll, how you this morning? They better be good, you know what I mean? But I did not know that. That was a fun fact that I learned. So that was pretty cool, knowing that both of her businesses were birthed out of hardship. Let's keep going.
Trust and intrigued about you. And I said, yo, listen, I got the opportunity to talk to Porsha. You know what I'm saying? What question would you want me to ask her? It's a little toxic, so I said, you know what? I'm going to ask it. This is Funky Friday, so I'm saying, look, I'm going to just throw it out there.
Okay.
Is the rumors about you dating Future true?
No. No, that's not true. So that's a weird rumor. I actually never met Future.
What?
I saw him in Lenox Mall years ago from afar and was like, oh, that's Future. That's it.
There was you would date King Toxic.
No, I mean, I don't mind AP, so if he want to call, you know. But no, I never dated a man. And it was so funny because one of my girlfriends, she asked me herself, like, you dating Future? I'm like, no. She said somebody told her they saw him with someone who looked just like me, and she thought it was me. And then, of course, my ex ran with it and put it in the blogs, and then it just became a thing. But no, Future is not my future. Okay.
Say less.
Nor my past.
Say less. But you ain't say your present, so you take it to say it.
I mean, the wrist is empty. He ain't doing the Future. If Future was Future, and y'all know what it would
I know
be.
it's a lot of people that's out here that say you can't do an AP, but we can do a G-Shock, though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But that's a G-Shock, you know, get in the middle of the mall.
G-Shock, you took it back with that now.
Everybody ain't able. You know what I mean?
I'm able to buy us a good wife. Yeah, I don't mind spending on a man. Now, that's one thing. As I watch these podcasts, I'm like, why are people acting like the women are so worried about men buying something for the women? Meanwhile, the women, we making money. We are happy to spend on a man who is treating us right. Like, matter of fact, I'll probably spend more on you if you're good to me than you would spend on me. Besides buying me a house and car, I would probably spend more on you. That's really how I am.
When is this badge unlocked?
She didn't get anything from Cordell in the divorce. Nope. And she learned her lesson, didn't she? She learned her lesson quickly. When she went into that next marriage, y'all see what Simon crying about every other week? Y'all see it. Y'all see it. He crying every other week about Porsha and what she got from the divorce. Every other week. He crying. Y'all seen it. Porsha has grown. She has. I like it too. I like seeing it. Yeah, that man was all wrong. He was a nasty somebody.
Is this like day one install, or is this like we got to work towards this type of activity? Because it's tiers to it, right? You don't open up that tier and be like, we dating, we go together, and then boom. How soon could a person expect them type of benefits or them amenities to be unlocked?
I would say around the same time a man decides he's going to spend a lot of money on a woman.
That's a lot of money.
Men decide they want to spend money on women sometime if they want to have sex with them, right? Well, women, we don't necessarily have to spend money because we want to have sex. I and other women like me who have money, they'll spend money on someone once we realize we want to invest in this person. This is somebody I want to be around. This is someone I want to upgrade. So after I realize you have benefited my life outside of money, then now you almost unlock my money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about you spending on me, I spend on you. No, if you are a quality person that I know, like, I'm going to be with this dude, then I want you to look good. I want us to eat good. I want us to travel. I want us to do all those things.
Yeah, it's giving cap, though.
How is it giving cap? So nobody spent on you before or no?
Oh, no. See, I'm the interviewer. But yes,
so
somebody is spending on me right now. I ain't even gonna cut like somebody's spending on me. And that was different for me. Like, I didn't know how to receive. I only knew how to provide.
Right.
And any man knows that to be a love language. Just like, what you say you want? All right, cool. I'll have my shit.
Lord, who he dating, y'all? Who is spending their money on Cam? Committed to the Journey said they can say what they want about Miss Porsha, but I love me some Porsha. She is real and authentic, not ashamed of her life or mistakes. Growth. That's what I'm talking about. That's what Kathy Poole praying for, a speedy recovery. What happened? Oh, you still at the hospital. I'm be going down on be reading all y'all comments. Yes, we're praying for a speedy recovery and glad to see you back in here. Glad to see you back in here, sis. So yeah, y'all, this is crazy. Cam got somebody spending money on him. Who Cam go with? I just seen him with some pregnant lady. She looked like she from the TV. I couldn't think of her name though.
What you say you like? All right, cool, I'll do that. But I always am curious to ask women, since you're a city girl now, would you ever hit on a man?
Do what?
Would you ever hit on the man? Like, would you pursue the man?
I mean, at this point, I don't get to meet men that often. I'm either introduced to them or, I introduce them or I see them somewhere. When I approach a man, I think in my own way. Yeah, in my own way. Like, I would definitely make myself look friendly. I would smile a little more. I may walk past you a little more. So, yeah, I guess in a way, yeah. I'm not going to ask you on a date, but I'm going to make you know that you got to end. You know what I mean? If you want to talk to me, you can.
But would you understand that you are Porsha Williams? Like, you ain't like no, right. You feel me? So, brothers need help too. Yeah, and there's a lot of strong men that's like, yo, I need cues. I don't know who she dating. I don't know if her man is here. Like, you're just not an average person that you could just walk up to and be like, hey, yo, ma, let me buy you a drink. Like, nah.
So the dynamic is really funny with me because normally if it's an opportunist, like they walk right up on me. Like that is what it is. They're just gonna walk up on you because they want something from you. If it's a guy who may not have that much money or whatever, they'll walk up to you too. The men who probably have more, or like really established or wealthy men, they don't approach you. Like you make yourself available to them. Like you'll be in their circle and that's how it happens.
So you gotta position yourself in that
Yeah, you're kind of in their circle. You know what I mean? Like they may see you or someone may know to link you up with them, etc. But me dating is difficult because I'm on a reality show. So not many people want to be on a reality show. Like
is that a prerequisite?
See what happens to relationships to men being, blasted out on the show. So they don't want to be on the show. So it makes it really difficult for me.
Is that a prerequisite for dating you though?
It has been in the past. It has been. It really was. And that's why I brought my last, it has been. But I will say in the future, if I find that right person, I will be more protective. I will be more protective of us, of our privacy, and what I expose about us.
Say less. Let me throw a bone out there to my.
You say you would be more careful, but the thing is that you are real Porsha, and you know damn well you might tell him he can have limited, but you gonna bring that man because that's your life, and you just been authentic this whole time. So I don't know why you sitting there playing with the men to make them come and holler at you if they don't want to be on TV, and then you gonna be like, look at here now. You know I work for Bravo now. They're gonna bring them cameras in here. You need to be home. Right. And he gonna be like, they had some of the peach juice and here he come. It's like, yes.
Fellas that's out there. If a guy were to strike gold with the Porsha Williams and women alike, because there's times where, men need to be updated with how to approach.
It's funny. Okay, so you keep saying.
Now, you know what I really like about this is that this man is saying, if a man is lucky enough to be with the Porsha Williams, to me, he's still putting her up like she ought to be because I don't know why people keep trying to call this lady a hoe when she's not one. It just baffles me. One mistake, as they see it, a mistake don't make you just this tarnish your whole image. That's not how I see life. We all have flaws. We all make mistakes. We all make bad choices. Now, Simon was not the best choice for her. The timing was not the best. It was not the best. But God dang it, some of us done worse than Simon. I know. And that don't make us hoes. It don't. Even right now, y'all know I be staying on Clarissa's neck. But I don't dislike her or think she's a hoe. I think she's being manipulated by an older man. And I think she's loving the clout that she gets from being with him. For her, it's clout. She wasn't all that popular at first. She wasn't going viral like this, y'all. That lady been beating people up. And she was not going viral until she became Papoose' side chick. And she loves it. She loves the attention. She loves that she's going viral every other week. She loves it. And all because, to me, she made a bad choice. But guess what? That's not going to define her whole life. Because hopefully one day Papoose going to divorce Remy, I guess. I mean, it's taking a long time, in my opinion. But, they say they having children and stuff. So, I'm just saying. That don't define who she going to be for the rest of her life. And it shouldn't define any of us. But she definitely, I don't think Clarissa is a hoe. I just think she's making bad choices.
The Porsha Williams There could be the Shanika Jenkins, the Lauren Who,
Shanika.
whoever. It doesn't matter. If a woman has a certain power or has a certain goddess energy, there are some men that get with us and they want to tear us down. So we honestly all have to be careful. All of us women who are upward, you know, we have businesses, we have things. We have to be careful because even though you would think, oh, men are just falling at our feet, they actually get with us and they hate on us. They get with us.
Ooh, wee, girl, this lady is talking to me right now. When I say hate it, baby, they will try to tear you down. They will. She is speaking facts right now.
And want to conquer us, want to tear us down. So we have to be very vigilant. We have to pray for a certain level of discernment when we date, because when men come around, you have to be able to feel his spirit and not what he's saying. Because, baby, they will run your ass through a tornado and you won't know what happened.
Let them
He was at me. He was at me.
Let them
Why he did me like that? He was at me. But they will do that to you.
Now, let me ask you this, though, because I'm pretty sure people will see this. Is there something that a person didn't understand how to properly love you?
Was there a point where a man didn't know?
Right.
Well, I think what it is that when a man loves me, in the beginning, they often love bomb, right? And what happens in the past, I have fallen for love bomb. Love bombing comes with narcissist characteristics, right? So for me, I'm not going to say that most men were narcissists, but characteristics of it. So they would love bomb me, right? And then me, I just told you, I open up like an onion. You know what I'm saying? Just wide. I start opening wide open.
Not an onion.
Maybe that stank, but you know what I'm saying? A flower.
So
I open up, right? And then as soon as I open up, I let my guards down. And I am no longer the Porsha you see. I am wanting to be in the house, wanting to cater you, wanting to give you back massage, wanting to do everything for you. And then that's when they turn and take advantage of that Porsha, the one who's vulnerable, the one who is loving them, how they should be loved. So it's really weird. I can't say they're not loving me right. For some reason, they decide to change it once I open up and give them proper love. So it's almost like the man don't know how to receive the love, not me.
why are you attacking my brothers like that?
Because you came at us.
Ooh-wee. That lady is over here talking some good stuff. I hope y'all was listening, because she ain't never lie. Wait a minute, not on that Willie. Why she said maybe not the onion because it stinks, but a flower. That was too cute. Maybe not an onion because it stinks, but a flower. But baby, she talking from some facts right here. She talking some facts. Because when you give them that whole thing like that, that's when they switch up. They switch up. I'm trying to tell you. Porsha have her diploma, huh? She is growth. This is growth right here. I love this. I love this Porsha.
Girls, you came at us.
Now, I want to ask you in this type of way as we keep moving on. What has a relationship taught you the most in this point of your life?
I think a relationship has taught me, or, relationships, even my most recent, it has taught me that the way I love is still good. I'm not beating myself up behind how I have been in no relationship. If I have loved that person, if I trusted that person, if I was loyal to them, that's the same Porsha, the same wife I would want to be to the next person. What I will do is, again, be more cautious, slow down maybe a bit, but who I present as a woman in a relationship or as a wife, I just wouldn't change. It's just too good. It's just the man really wasn't able to sustain me in that space.
Could you see yourself getting married again?
Of course, yeah. And that's hard to say because when you go through heartbreak, right, privately or publicly, you have an embarrassment. And it's like, am I going to be hardened? Am I now going to be bitter? I'm telling y'all, if you've ever been through any heartbreak, the best thing to do is to pray for your heart not to be hardened, to pray that you will never be bitter, to pray that you can always receive love and give love. And that's what I had to do. And I thank God every day that I feel open still to receive it from the right man. The right man.
So, as we talk about relationships, one of the things that you did get from a relationship was a child.
Yeah.
Help a lot of us with properly co-parenting and what the T is and how do you find ways to co-parent properly, even though you may have moved on, he may have moved on, she may have moved on, no matter what it is, but you still have a creation.
So, like I just told you, I just started my YouTube channel, Porsha For Real, and we're just going viral now with my child's father. So it's funny you would ask that, Dennis. And what you see there is a great co-parenting relationship, but it's only great because his personal sexual life is his personal sexual life. My personal life, relationship is my personal life. That line has to be so set. You cannot cross it. Because once you cross it, at the end of the day, guess what? Yes, your child's father, baby daddy, ex, whatever, right? I mean, ex-husband, ex-fiance, whatever. That was your boyfriend. You love that man. You used to lay with that man. Once you soul tie that while you're trying to co-parent, it's now back about you and him. If you don't soul tie it again, and now my soul is tied to my daughter only, his is to our daughter only, not us like that, then we can communicate. We still have difficult times, but we can think to ourselves, no. All right, even though I want to talk to his ass, fuck her, I don't want to talk to her, we got to think, no. Pilar is there. Pilar needs to see if when I drop her off, we smile at each other, we communicate. We need to be able to organize to go to her soccer games together and not look bitter. We got to organize family treats that we do together, you know, like holidays, Easter, etc. You have to be able to draw that line and not be romantic and only worry about putting your child first. And that takes time. One of the main things, let me say this before we go. One of the main things that has helped that with us, whether I was single or not, was getting a parenting plan. So spend the money to get an attorney, write a parenting plan. So at the end of the day, it says, these are the days that you get her. These are the holidays that you get her. These are in the summer. These are the months. So no, we haven't looked back at it, but we don't go too far because who wants to go back to paperwork? That means you done really lost out. So when you have a parenting plan, you say, I don't need that. We can't make an understanding. No. Because he can't get in his feelings. I can't get in my feelings because
the understanding
and the legal paperwork is already done.
The legalities
of it been handled. Okay?
I'm with you.
Yeah.
And I just understand this. I got a lot of kids, and I love every single one of them.
Yeah. Blessings. A lot of blessings.
A lot of blessings. And the thing about it is when the sources are attacking each other, when there's a warfare with the sources, the tribe is impacted.
Yeah.
And they see everything. They hear everything.
They feel it.
It's one of those things that you don't know what they know until later on.
Right.
I heard mama talking to you. I heard you talking to mama. Why?
Cam, you got a lot of baby mamas now. This is not the same thing, but okay, I get it. And I'm sure some of them ain't communicating with you well because I'm sure they mad that they not the one that you with now. Okay? All right. That's all I'm saying. All of them like little buddy isn't like that. Listen to our niece. She is grown. Yeah. Speaking facts, sounding good, looking good.
Was mama crying? Or why was you upset? Why did you raise your voice? All these different things that your children, they know.
Yeah.
And especially when they get older, when their cognitive skills hasn't really developed yet, and they start realizing, like, hold on.
Something ain't right.
They start peeping 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Who is Mrs. So-and-so and who is Mr. blah, blah, blah.
You gotta explain, yeah.
You gotta start explaining. And the older I get, I started to think back, and I grew up in the church. I started to say, hold on, sister so-and-so used to always have a brother so-and-so.
There you go.
And you start putting 2 and 2 together. So I would just advise anybody who has children with a person that they're no longer together, still invest in that person. It is something that going into any relationship that I've said it was a part of my healing process to say, like, hold on, I gotta make this right before I can take on new energy. And
so you would keep your children's mother a certain level of priority even in another relationship?
No, still. It's a respect.
Yeah.
No, see, you gotta put it like this, and my lady knows this. I still am responsible for that household.
Right.
If something happens to her,
I like that.
That's my responsibility.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't got to be sleeping with her for her to be my responsibility. And there's a reality of respect that you have to, that's just how I'm raised.
And you know what? That is a gift that was from God that was dropped into your spirit because that's what the mothers need. Yeah. They don't need you in their bed. They need you taking care of their heart. Because I saw something the other day that said, you know what makes a good child? Because me going through a divorce with a little 6-year-old, of course I'm worried about her, you know, how she dealing, It said if the mother is taken care of, the mother is happy, if the mother feels good, right? The mother feels blessed and supported, then it's automatically going to make sure she's okay. So what you're doing, whether you're in the household with them or not, you are giving them back what they need, which is a good mother who is being fed, who's being filled with love and taken care of, so she can now take care of those kids. And that is very responsible of you with having 8 of them.
Lord Jesus, just pray for me. Don't talk about me.
That's responsible.
Just pray for me. Before we get out of here, Porsha, one of the things that I've always loved was your energy, the fun loving. You backstage with your fan and how do you impact women in a way that whether you call them city girls or you call them homegirls or you call them your tribe, right? There's a lot of beautiful women that's here tonight and today that's witnessing. How do we make sure that women stick together and women are supporting women as well?
I think the best way to do that is to just be true and be honest. If you are, people look at me on Instagram, right? They look at me on Housewives. I could be a mess. I could be a total mess. You'd be like, I don't even like her there. That's one thing I can say that YouTube is giving me. And I didn't even really know that it could. It's giving me the ability to show who I really am and what I'm really going through, whether it's good, bad, or whatever, up, down. It's just me stripped down. Right. And I think that a person like me, I've always been the type, if I meet a woman, I'm the type, I want to tell you my business just to testify. Like, I will tell you what I've been through just to see if it helps you. So I think other women, as you encounter women, be honest and empower them. Tell them, yeah, girl, I've been through that too, and this is what I did. If you're in business, this is something we all need to do as well. If you're in business as a woman, don't gatekeep. Don't gatekeep. If you hired a consultant to help you get your business together, share that number. If you found a location that's better or a realtor that's better.
I don't fool with them like that. No,
share it. Pay it forward. Trust me, because as you do that, the universe will give it back to you as well. So don't keep gatekeeping. You
just clearly said that you were Krabby Patty. So, what are we talking about?
Personality now. That's personality-wise.
Before we get out here, I want to say something real quick. Being at a creators event, somebody stopped me and asked me about any type of insight about creating content. And she sounded that she was a little down because she wasn't getting the numbers. And I'll say this while I have you guys' attention. Stop creating content for other people.
Yeah.
Create content for yourself.
Right.
If other people like it, that's even more of a blessing. Right. Can
I tell you something on that?
Talk to me.
And I know you like to talk like I like to talk.
Go.
Okay, so on my YouTube, this is so crazy, y'all. And I'm a new content creator, new influencer. So on mine, I just learned that valuable lesson. So when I first started my YouTube, I was like, oh yeah, I got to do Real Housewives recaps, right? I'm going to talk about each scene from the show, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, it was good. You know, it made press or whatever, but I didn't feel good.
That's not you.
It wasn't what I really wanted to be doing.
Yeah.
And so recently I switched it. I had a YouTube show where it was me and my mother.
Yeah.
I had my daughter. I just had my child's father, and it feels good. It feels true to me.
Feels good.
It feels good, and I don't care who like it, but they happen to like it because it's more of who I actually am. So if you're a content creator, your best gift is that you're an individual that is unique. Present who you are in the best way you can. Trust me, it will sell. They will watch it. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you have. I be sitting on people's page who got 100 followers. So trust me, don't worry about the numbers. Just be good to yourself and your self-integrity and put out what feels good to you. So you are dead right on that.
Appreciate that. They done gave too long-winded people the microphone. Ain't about to get off if you ain't gonna get anything else. I don't care about this clock talking about zero. Hey man, listen, before we get out of here, when I say all together, we're gonna say one love. When I say all together, we're gonna say one love. When I say all together, we're gonna say what?
One love.
No. See, that's the corporate. I'm trying to take us back to College Park, East Point.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? In the hood. When I say all together, we're gonna say one love. When I say all together, we're gonna say what?
One love.
Here we go. Put your hand out. Put your hand out. Put your hand out. Can you follow instructions? Here we go. One finger, one pinky, one thumb. All together, one love. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
That was a great interview. He did a great job. And you see how good he did. He didn't have to ask her about nobody else on the show. He talked just about her. I really love that. Her business, her family, her relationships, you know, her growth. We were able to really see her growth. I really enjoyed that interview. I did. I hope y'all did too. Committed to the Journey says, I love that she did not allow Shamia to be a part of her narrative or conversation. That is how you do it. I saw something this morning. I think we saw that before, but I saw it this morning again as I listened to it because I was in the shower. You know how, you watch one reel and they just keep going and keep going. And that thing with Shamia came up where she was at the Essence Awards. And remember, the lady asked her about how things were with her and Porsha after the reunion. And she said, we both agreed not to talk about one another. Girl, when was she ever talking about you? That lady has never talked about you except for that one time that right after Candy came on there and ran her mouth and was like, oh, her and Porsha not good. And Porsha was like, yeah, that is true. Because people kept asking her. And y'all just got to watch the show. That was it. She ain't never there to talk bad about that lady or nothing. So, yeah. But that was pretty good. And it was right around 50 minutes, like I said. Cece says that was a good segment. She's come a long way in her interview skills. I love seeing her growth over the years. Yes, she has come a long way. And she is right. The people do love her little squeaky voice. You know, they love it. They love her little quirkiness. And let me tell you, they love your body is tea. They like for you to get dressed up. They like your hair, baby. And they do like your baby daddy. And I do like what she said about her baby daddy. I like that she said that they have a line that they don't cross. And I'm glad that Porsha does not cross the line with Dennis. I'm glad that she does not. Because, girl, let that man go on about his business. Let him go and be with who he want to be with. Let him go be with who he want to be with. Don't you worry about him, child. Don't you worry about him, Porsha. Let him go on about his business. I like the fact that they got that line and they do not cross it. That was a pretty good interview, y'all. And Cam, I like the fact that he said that he still take care of his baby dad, his children, his baby mama, and the woman that he with now understands that he's going to do that. He's going to do that. So, yeah. I like that. I did like that. So Cam is a little more grown than I thought he was, child. Not everybody be. Not everybody. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that was nice though. That was pretty cool. Thank you, thank you. I really enjoyed it too, Cynthia. I really did. I really did. I'm glad she did it with Cam because he stuck to, Porsha. He stuck to Porsha. He didn't go outside. All these other messy bloggers, they want to know about all the fighting and the fussing and who you're not getting along with and asking Shamia every chance they get and she answering. No, no, not today. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I hope y'all did too. And I'll be back later today. It's a lot of stuff I want to talk about. And I will be talking about it later on. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with my day. Oh, I didn't even tell y'all. Let me tell y'all what happened. Child, we done got all just not to jump. Me and my cousin got that little black outfits. We was ready to go, child. The party got canceled. Ain't no black tie tonight. Yeah, so we trying to figure out what else to do now. Yep. We was all excited and went out and bought all this stuff and ready to go, child. And ain't no party, y'all. Ain't no party. Ain't no black tie tonight. Ain't no black tie tonight, y'all. Yep. Oh, good, G Tina. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Next month, I will be going to Atlanta, I believe, I'm going to Sierra Gates from Love and Hip Hop. I don't know if y'all saw her ad. Let me pull that up real quick. Because if you're in the Atlanta area, I will be going to this. Oh, is Melody live or is this old? Okay, that's old. Last time I watched it. From the last time I watched it. What the hell going on? Oh, I was about to say. Child, I was about to say. What in the world is going on? What in the world is going on? Nobody they gonna think at. She got one of them in here, but this ain't the one. Let me see some story. This ain't the one I'm going to. I don't see it up there either. Anyway, she's having something on September the 13th. He talking to make me do crabs today. Those crabs, oh my gosh, they were so good. When I tell you that them crabs were so good last night, we've never eaten the whole. We used to get a dozen and a half Friday evening, but we never eat 10 of them. Shit, we ate 16 crabs last night, so probably 8 and 8. He usually don't do that. I think I might have ate more than he did, shoot. Yeah, girl, go get you some crabs. Make sure you get them jumbos or them extra large crabs. Go and get you some and enjoy them. I hope they're as good as the ones I had last night, girl. Some things were so good last night. I swear I could go back and get some more today. They were so good. Yeah, they was good. I could eat crabs all summer. I can eat crabs all summer. Every day, probably. Not every day, but the whole weekend I probably could. Actually, today I wanted to go to a Chasing Tails. That's where I was supposed to go. Tomorrow after this black tie event, because we were staying down there and we was gonna go. So it's not like right around the corner from my house. So we was gonna go there and yeah, we'll be going there. We'll be going there, honey. I'll tell you that right now. Hey Jamie, how you doing, girl? We just reviewed or watched together the wasn't much reviewing to do. It was just a really nice interview that Porsha did. Excuse me. Porsha did with Cam Newton. It was really nice too. Yeah, it was really nice. Yeah. So I enjoyed that. I did. G Tina said it was very good. It was good. So make sure if you wasn't here in the beginning, go back and watch it, or either go to Cam Newton and watch it. Either way, watch it. It was a good watch. I promise you it was. It was a good watch. But anyway, it's almost afternoon. If I end up going down to the place and there's no music on the inside of there, I will go live over here on YouTube. But if it is music inside of there, I will go live on TikTok just so y'all can see it, because everybody's raving about the place. Let me pull it up real quick so y'all can see it. A lot of content, not a lot of content creators, but a few that I know from the area have done reviews. And baby, it looks so good. So I do want to go here. I do. Let's see if this got some videos we can watch. Okay, yeah, it does. So this is Chasing Tails out here in the Virginia area where I'm probably going to end up going today. So it's all you can eat. You get king crabs, lobsters. Let's see. That's the kind of plate you get. Yep. So if I get there, I'll let y'all see. But anyway, y'all have a good day. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Yes. Oh, thank you, Ms. Murray, for saying that. Even though I'll be back today, we are watching Heart and Hustle Houston every Saturday night at 9 p.m. We start the video. Let me tell you, we meet over there at the Patreon at 9 p.m. It's not even Patreon, it's Crowdcast. I'm about to make the link. We're watching it. You can watch it for free with me. You don't have to pay. I dropped the link over here on the channel. You can come over there. You can watch along with me. We're going to be watching at 9:05 though. We're not going to start on time because we don't want to give ratings to the show that comes on before that show. Okay? But tonight, 9 o'clock, I will be over there in the Crowdcast. And I'll drop the link in a little bit. And I'll see y'all over there tonight. The show is great. If you haven't already watched the video from last week, you can go back on my post, click that link, and go watch the first episode. And then tonight is the second episode. Or you can go on the app and watch it however you want to watch it. But the show is going to be good, I can tell already. So make sure you show up tonight. We're going to start at 9:05, though, not 9 o'clock. We're not giving that other show no ratings. I think that's how they got I think that's how they got the ratings last week. It was from the people watching, making sure people went over there and they was on that channel before 9 o'clock, trying to make sure that they could watch that one show. And people who are new to Houston but never been introduced to LAMH might even end up watching LAMH if they go and watch the back. If they get over there before 9 just to see what's going on, they probably won't stay because the show is some shit out here. But they might end up over there. So anyway, we're not gonna be watching till 9:05, but I'll be over there by 9:05, and I'll drop the link soon so y'all can grab it and register or whatever you gotta do. All right, peace.
When I go with confidence, when I go with roll like hips and take my sip on it, take a trip on it. When I go, you can go slow. Wind it up all night, baby, take your time. Let me know what I want. When you tell me what I want, when the neighbors yell turn down, we keep it